Okay, here we are, finally. Here, so we can re-enter the realm of madness. Door to the fringe. We're here. Way long ago, we got the madness of Darth Pelagius the Wise. I feel like I should first take to the surrounding and see what we can discover.
Ow!
Terry, I think you were lulled into a false sense of security by having a slightly stronger character than me. I was like, yeah, that character's gonna be better, but it's still arena. RKO, that's right. I'm telling you, the hero of Kvatch, the Dragonborn, they had it easy. Their world-ending issues were pretty much nothing compared to what the Eternal Champion had to do. Also, this kind of looks like Obi-Wan, huh? All the equipment's still here. Here we go, we're in Mania. Zealot Matriarch. You know, we want that show sucks. Aw, I've been enjoying it. Ooh, a Grummite dagger. Take your jewelry. Yeah, ooh, mangled flesh atronach. It looks like Baldo from Soul Calibur.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Ooh, that is good. Yeah, I don't... Helping the NPCs, I think those quests never end. So you might want to avoid those. Unless they're going to lead you to artifact quests. Which might be worth doing right off the jump. Getting a nice strong artifact. Blackroot Lair. Replete Shambles. Bum bum ba 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 bum ba ba. Yeah. Naughty Bramble. Bum 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 bum. What is this? Belmore. Water root pod. Hmm. I'm gonna warn you guys right now. My hotkey for muting on OBS is not working. Obviously, the game capture was not working. I'm feeling afraid of a crash, like a computer crash maybe. So if something like that happens, I'll be right back. We're gonna hope not, but maybe.
Hi, I'm Essie.
Hey, Hooba-chan. Look at this big old boy. From my death dealer. Arrgh. Oh yeah, in Cyrodiil they'll tell you. Successfully harvest Ledifer Orca digestive slime. Exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, maybe something's up. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good about muting if I have to cough or something, so sorry if it sneaks through. Blood Island Camp. New Sheoth. The Jester Spine Mountains. Heretic's Horn. Love Actually Camp. Plug in my phone here. Island Boy. Just get the discovery. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. Yegora. Deep Wallow. You know how we do it. New Sheoth Graveyard. Terry, I'm gonna book a immediate straight flight to Hungary to slap you across the face. Alright. Pop this bad boy on real quick. I gotta refold it. Chase Satan out of earth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. It's okay, Terry. I know you're feeling good. Your character is getting stronger. You know, classic RPG stuff. You have all your friends telling you how bad it would be, so we've really, we've really lowered your expectations. But I don't know, like, he likes bad games as well. We have to take that into account. But wait till you get to, I don't know, what is it, 12 shards of the Chaos Crystal? I really didn't start. There was definitely discomfort the whole time. I think the pain really started around shard like 9, maybe 10. That's where I started getting like, whew. Hello, Lorenz Bogtrotter. Cannot speak with this restless soul. Look, it's Eslis. The voracious hunger. Hunger is to be alive.
Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven.
The mark on the Hill of Suicides. That's great. There you go. Give me that Dagon soul. Really? No, that's not a good time. Salonia Viria. Are there characters? Can't think of any suicides from the base game. I can think of some like references to suicides, but Elder Gnarl. Vai Azura, vai Azura, vai Azura. Oh, so anyone who kills themselves in the Shivering Isles just ends up over here. It was unintentional suicide. Here, I'll save her from staying on this hill for all eternity. Oh, him, I guess. Now he's resisting me. Oh.
Good day.
Look, now he's back. He can't escape.
Out of my way, you beast!
You actually have to run over there. It can be accidental suicide. Wait, did I kill this? Stone Flesh Atronic. You guys are totally Valdo from Soul Calibur. Levitation is going to be good for areas that you're going to have to... You can levitate across floor traps and lava and things like that. I know it actually doesn't change your character's height all that much, but it does raise your character above the floor so they don't trigger floor traps and they don't get burnt by lava. And about the paralysis, I don't know one way or the other. I think if it's a weapon, it casts paralysis, but I'm not sure.
Speak quickly.
Golden Saint. What's New Sheoth?
New Sheoth is the capital of the Shivering Isles. We Oriole guard Bliss, the manic district of the city. Sheogorath rules the Shivering Isles. We, the Oriole, are his favored soldiers, the most perfect expression of his might. The domain of the Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. We Oriole are tasked with defending this realm against the lesser beings that would destroy it.
My fist will destroy your face.
Go.
No, I only remember Golden Saints from Oblivion.
Speak quickly. Go.
Yo. What are you doing, amiable Fenrian?
Hello. Don't mind me.
The
I'm a
aerial.
little tired. Can't sleep at home, you know. The walls, they aren't safe.
Oh, I know what you mean. The walls aren't safe?
Don't you know? You don't, do you? Well, it's lucky you met me. Here, you've been walking around as if nothing had happened.
Why don't you just sleep outside?
Well, there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? But where would I sleep? I need some place to sleep. I've seen some people sleeping out on the street, but they huddle too close to the walls. I need someplace safe. I can't just sleep anywhere.
True.
There are walls and statues and all sorts of things that can fall on me. Can't have that. Nope. But if you find me a good place to sleep, a safe place outside, I'll reward you.
Okay. Any rumors?
I heard Tove the Unrestful is building something again.
Okay.
Oh, don't tease me. It's serious. I could die. We all could die. Please, help find a safe spot outside to sleep where the walls won't come crashing down.
All right, I'll work on it.
Bye.
Bye. Common treasures. The choosy beggar.
Speak, madman.
Ravenbiter.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Okay.
The zealots in the lands of Dementia believe they worship Arden Su. Poor deluded souls.
Yeah. Poor deluded souls.
You want to stay here for a night, eh? Just for sleeping. You keep to yourself, mind your business, and stay away from my wife.
My
The room
wife.
is 20 gold for the night. You want to stay or not?
No.
Very well. I'm sure someone else will want it if you don't. See you. What do you need? Things found? More like things found in the trash. Bye.
Bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. Hello, Sheer Meatish.
Your lips to his ears. Things found? More like things found in the trash.
Okay.
Come back for a drink.
Ding, 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 diddle-ding.
How are you, pal?
Missing cauldron. Do, 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 do. Should open up soon, right? 8 a.m. Open up. Door's not open in Oblivion. Or in Oh, here it is. Maybe these are back doors. Oh.
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobank, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need. I've heard ghosts haunt the ruined city of Vytharn.
Vytharn.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. Armor and weapons, maybe not pretty, but they get the job done.
Gauntlets of Revelation. Revelation.
I'd be happy to craft you amber weapons, but you need to bring me amber.
Hey, Catnick.
Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls.
Arls.
When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
That's nice.
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
A magical item.
A happy customer is a returning customer.
Oh, whew. I'm glad you found something like that, Terry. Glad it could really answer your questions. And it's going well so far, Catnick. Just learning about the realm of madness. I, Dumag Grobonk, Master Smith of New Sheoth, am honor and duty bound by oath and my beloved mentor to forge weapons and armor for any hero who brings me the amber. I will create magical versions of these weapons and armor if the hero can, along with the amber, return to me the appropriate matrix which my mentor has scattered throughout the land. To soak in the magical essence of the Shivering Isles, the amount of amber required to make items is listed below. Oh, I need lots. Okay. 2, 4, 7, 10, 15, 17, 20, 22, 26, 28. 28 for for all the items. Yes, just like like Dungeons and Dragons with a laser gun, known as Overwatch.
Blessings of the Mad God.
Ungor, you got a square jaw, my guy.
It's just one more way they try to get me to get all special in the head, right? Make me sleep outside and everything. I don't belong here, really. What I would do for a warm bed. Soon I'll be leaving here, as soon as I can figure out how to leave without them noticing.
It's not a square jaw.
Why would he want to sleep in a bedroll and give me his bed? Sounds queer. I bet it's just another trick to get my head all twisted round. Trade places? A bed under a roof for a bedroll under the stars? Sure. I don't trust you. Every resident of Split has a double living in the town. Why would he trade?
Why doesn't he trust me?
Certainly. We understand.
I don't care about that.
Well, it sounds fishy, but I suppose I can trust you. I'm sure I'll regret this
Sounds
later,
weird.
but yeah. Sure, fine. I'm tired of sleeping outside. Tell him I'll sleep in his bed, and he can sleep in mine.
Okay.
I'm leaving. I've got to find a way out.
Falling awake.
Have you found me a safe place outside to sleep yet? You found a place for me to sleep? Outside under the stars, too small to fall and hurt me? Excellent, excellent. Tell me more.
Switch sleeping places with Ungor.
Really? And it's a safe place? Not at the bottom of a tall wall? Oh, that's a great idea. That sounds perfect. Well, I guess if he's not afraid of the walls falling on him, he won't care when they do. Can't save everyone, can we?
And about my reward.
Oh, yes, my pardons. But what can I give you? Oh, here, take this scroll. I was going to use it when the walls fell on me and I got trapped, but now I don't need it anymore. Bye.
Burst of Might. Fortify strength and endurance and shield by 100% for 5 seconds.
Rendil Drorara, chef extraordinaire at your service.
Hey, Rendell
You haven't
Gerara.
truly eaten a decent meal until you've had my strawberry harava, green moat, lime surprise, and spiderling under glass. Take care.
Sounds queer. Alright, I'll have to go get that.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Quickly, mortal. Volfalok, would you allow me to credit Catnick in the sound request when I put it in there? There we go.
Speak
Hello.
quickly, mortal.
Hello, Phibian.
Speak, madman.
Bad man. What's going on with your lip?
See you.
Hey,
Blessings of the Mad God.
my opinion of the man gun.
See you.
We go to Crucible. We help each other out here, Catnick. And some people are just
Hey, you.
flush with oranges
Come over here. I got to ask you something.
and can
Something important.
spread the citrusy love.
Shh. I have a proposition for you.
Hey, you over there.
Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate northeast of the Shale Goreth statue. Come after dark. come alone.
Mad God's blessings.
And God's blessings.
Dark, the magic of evil.
The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogorath, divided yet perfect.
Well, if you have any ideas, Terry, let me know.
Sheogorath is our lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death.
Okay.
The Maz can guard Crucible in New Sheoth. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogorath. Walk with our Lord.
I want that sword, or that mace thing. Look at that. I'll meet that guy later. Let's go to the palace.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Blessings, citizen.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Quickly mortal.
Always a pleasure.
A new arrival! A shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them.
Okay.
You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Okay. Got the clarity of madness. And what do you want? What do you want?
I've been waiting for you, or someone like you, or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job!
Oh, thanks.
Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Changes? I see no changes. I wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself?
Much has changed since you lived here, my friend.
Change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
What's the Grey March?
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
Later? What now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Why Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here. Trust me. So,
Seem like a trustworthy
you're
guy.
going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell.
He's a detail-oriented type of person, a big help, and a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind, or my mind changes me.
Whoa. Did you know that, so, depending on how far you are in the quest line for this, your discussion with the Shrine of Sheogorath changes when you do that Daedric quest in the base game. Assuming we hadn't already done it, he would tell you different things, and sometimes even Haskell would be the one talking to you from that shrine. Let's ask him all that stuff. What's the Grey March?
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would just cloud your little mind. What is important is getting to Zedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored.
Quickly, we must move!
New Shale?
New Sheath. My home away from places that aren't my home. The current location is much better than some of the prior
sure
ones.
Does.
Don't you think?
All right, tell me about yourself.
Yes? Speaking to me? Well, I'm he. He's me. And others as well. Or they were, weren't they? The Isles. The Isles! A wonderful place. Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful. Good for a visit. Or for an eternity.
An eternity? Tell me about Zedilian.
A little busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating. One of my favorite things to do. Talk to Haskell if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
Okay.
You can go now. Run along. Scoot.
Scoot.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it?
Copious.
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles. The Shivering Isles is what Sheogorath wills it to be.
Okay.
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedilian and get it reactivated.
Reactivated? What do you mean?
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I?
Ooh, what a roast.
To reactivate Zedilian for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedilian's power source, cannot be restored.
Okay.
I'd suggest you make haste and get to Zedilian. My Lord Sheogorath does not like those who lollygag. Or maybe he does? Bah, just get going. You have the attenuator, the manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it. Place one foot in front of the other. You know how it goes.
You got to place one foot in front of the other and stab Sheogorath in the face.
You really shouldn't have done that. Enjoy the view.
He is the Mad God.
Always a pleasure.
Shoo! Go! Be gone! Things to do.
I don't think this is what's supposed to happen. I think it's supposed to be more like this.
You really shouldn't have done that. Enjoy the view.
Maybe it's something about this weapon. Let me punch him.
You really shouldn't have done that. Enjoy the view.
He can't kill me. Oh no, he can. Ugh. What about Haskell?
Shoo! Go! Be gone! Things to do.
Always
They're
a
alive.
pleasure.
Like you can't even hit Haskell. He's got too much skill. He looks like those he's like those anime protagonists where they have their hands behind their back and they're just like doing this. He's dodging the knife. Explains the smug face.
Shoo! Go! Be gone! Things to do. You really shouldn't have done that. Enjoy the view.
There's a console command that unlocks every spell in the game. I wonder if it unlocks this one. He's also like an enemy from Morrowind. I don't think the ground loaded. Oh no, there it is.
Ah!
I don't think there's any way for me to survive that at all, even with super high acrobatics or athletics. Even the boots of Spring-Heel Jack won't save me there.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Ah!
I wonder. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I don't know. It feels like a scripted thing. Like I'm gonna die there regardless. Oh, hello. Who's this crew? Hi.
Hi. What do you want?
Who are you?
Rumor has it there's another adventurer trying to get into the realm. One more person to take up arms against me. I'm watching you.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Anya Herrick. I serve Lady Syl, and she allows me to remain protected within the House of Dementia. I'm so grateful to her.
Okay.
I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it.
Okay.
Errol has a big problem with Brythor. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Errol is making a huge fuss over it. Errol owns a magic shop in town called Errol's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself. Goodbye.
I am Kiflin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless you have reason to be here, your presence is unwelcome.
You got a wide head, my guy, just like me.
Errol's Mysteries sells a number of unique spells. Doesn't sell any mysteries, though. Bye. Good day.
I think we're pretty well matched on the wide head angle. Yeah, look. They're on the floor.
Blessings of the Mad God. You can stay at the Choosy Beggar and Bliss, but I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Take care.
Good day. House of Mania and House of Dementia.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
What do I think about this place? Yeah. It would be unwise to touch the Duke's meal in a public place. Théoden's meal. I already have 100% spell absorption. I don't know if you can resist it. I think it's all one scripted thing to happen. And a Zealot and a Grumite. Oh, they're fighting. I've entered Zidillion. I should now begin locating the focus crystals that link with the Resonator of Judgment to the rest of the dungeon. Charity of Madness, resist fire, frost, and shock. Okay. The Manual of Zidillion. On the subject of Zidillion's construction, Lord Sheogorath, let me begin by extending the warmest regards to you and your noble being. The construction was completed on time and well under budget as you demanded, under pain of fun, I believe you are quoted as saying, and with only the most infinitesimal loss of life. I am proud to say that by harnessing the energy of that most unusual crystalline formation, Zidillion should maintain itself for years to come, with proper maintenance, of course. At your request, I have included the full operation instructions for each section of the site. If you have any other questions, please feel free to bother me anytime, like when you originally thought of this idea in the middle of the night. The heart of Zidillion is its power source, the Resonator of Judgment. By tuning this huge chunk of crystal with the Attenuator of Judgment, a tuning fork of sorts, we have released a wave of siren-like sound that will draw anyone from outside the Isles. 3 focus crystals have been placed throughout the site to assist in keeping this wave of sound even and stable. This site will not function without all 3 focus crystals running in unison, so it's important to keep them clean and safe on their cradles, which I have called the Judgment Nexus. The focus crystals are irreplaceable at this time, so take proper precautions guarding the site when not in use. Zidillion is split into 3 encounter areas, all linked with the latest in arcane transport technology. As the hapless Zidillionites, it was fun to experiment on them, thank you for that.
Alright, boys, it's about blood now.
Make their way through each room, they are subject to a test based on either the manic philosophy or that of the demented, whichever suits your whim at the time. All you need to do is push a single button, then sit back with your favorite wine. We've provided luxurious observation platforms from which to enjoy the show and watch the results. Each encounter area has a unique theme and matches your requests as close as we could provide. I think you'll be pleased with the results. Below I have detailed each room and the effects you can expect from them in brief, as I know your lordship is busy. Chamber of Conversion. A fairly empty room with a large grating on the floor and single half-sized harmless gnarl wandering in the center. Manic result, our small harmless gnarl will be grown in size to nearly thrice that of the average Zidillionite. Most we observe run around in an attempt to escape the lumbering creature. Eventually it will stop and fade away. The magic of the room is enhanced by the spore gas we pump in through the grating. And the demented result. Our tiny friend Gnarl is joined by a small swarm of its brethren, and they attack our surprised guests. Genius! Chamber of Avarice. In this room, a huge mound of treasure sits atop a half-ziggurat inside a securely locked cage to which there is no key. Manic result. We drop several hundred keys to the ground that are all exact duplicates. It's amusing to watch Zidillionites scramble through the keys for the correct one. Some spend days. Amazing. Demented results. When the Zidillionite reaches the top of the ziggurat, we blast them with a highly concussive flame spell. The blast always sends them flying. Good fun for all, discounting those that do not survive. In the Chamber of Anathema. As you requested, we saved this one for last. The Zedilionite that has the metal to make it this far now faces the toughest challenge of all. This room features freshly killed corpses, blood, and plenty of hanging bodies for your darker moods, my lord. The manic result, we kill the Zedilionite and cause a specter of his former self to rise from the body. Not many Zedilionite minds can handle this one. Most go insane this far into the site. I must confess, this room is a favorite of mine. The demented result, nothing better than a good old-fashioned battle. We raise at least double the number of zombies as there are Zedilionites and let them have at it. Simple, elegant, and deadly. I hope you are pleased with the results of Zedilion. I know you'll have just as much fun using it as we had fun constructing it. Strangely, we have yet to receive payment for the site, but I'm sure it is just a minor oversight and it will be corrected as soon as your lordship has a moment. Withering Moon. At the withering of the moon. At the withering of the moon. I'm a death dealer. That's a grand soul. Crystal staff, shock damage. I've discovered the first of the 3 focus crystals. It was affixed to the top of a Grummite shaman's crystal staff. I think they are using the crystals as power source for their weapons. Now that I've removed it from the staff, I should place the focus crystal in its judgment nexus to continue. I placed the first focus crystal into its nexus. Madness Claymore Matrix. On your belly, naked. Blister Podcast. The Blister Podcast. Or my beater and a pain bringer. And the death dealer. Staff. And a lesser. There we go. Final crystal. Flawless topaz. Halls of Judgment. A durable iron mace. Why is that mixing bowl worth so much? Your soul. No more charge. What? Barlowstone this business. There you go. This is quite the crowd. Go. Not gonna use Mayward's Razor on him, but I will hit him with the spell. Not bad. Place the third and final focus crystal into the Judgment Nexus. The path to the Resonator of Judgment itself is now clear. Now I need to attune the Resonator by using the Attenuator of Judgment. Attune the Resonator by using the Attenuator. Durable iron dagger. There we go. Thermite Magus Painbringer. Is he absorbing the Daedric Vanishing? Or is he just absorbing the magic? This item doesn't have any more charge. So much spell absorption. Three big old fights. Big enemies. Resonator of Judgment has been attuned. I should now make my way back to Sheogorath. Teleport pad. Let me first check the chest and everything over here. Oh no, this maybe just comes from the other side. That seems like a shortcut.
Finally,
oh my god.
Lord Sheogorath has sent someone to assist me.
Killaban Nyrandil.
But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zedillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Killaban Nerendil.
Okay. Tell me about this place.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zedillion is the ultimate test of mettle for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Well, interesting. Tell me more.
Ever since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Zedillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things. They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places.
I have about an hour and a half, 2 hours left.
This rendered the Resonator inert and Zedillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zedillion back into operation.
Enough. How do I get out of here?
Yes, I tend to ramble. you'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then Sheogorath
Sure
must
thing,
have sent
Terry.
you. Zedillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
Why do I have to deal with this?
I'm afraid until the adventurers are dealt with, Zedillion will keep you here. Even I can't will its doors to open.
What?
To put it bluntly, you're stuck here for the moment. No disrespect intended.
What should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheogorath gave you the Manual of Zedillion. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide instructions.
Yeah, I did. Baiting the trap. I did read it, but let's hear it from you, too.
I will be happy to describe each chamber and explain the event that unfolds as we proceed through Zedillion.
Okay.
This first chamber is the Chamber of the Gnarl.
No.
At the touch of a button, you can cause a large group of tiny gnarls to appear and attack the adventurers. Or, if you're feeling merciful, we can have the group terrorized by a seemingly lowly gnarl that instantly grows to twice their size. The hallucinogenic spore gas we release into the chamber will help lull the victims into believing the creature means to kill them. Don't worry, its bark is far worse than its bite. As the adventurers make their way through Zedillion's chambers, they will encounter choices that you make in these control platforms.
Okay.
All you need to do is decide what becomes of the adventurers. Will you drive them insane, or will you pull the life from their bodies?
Explain the choices I'm making.
Each chamber presents two options. When you push the appropriate button, an event will unfold for the adventurers to experience. One is physically harmful, usually lethal traps or creatures, something relished by the residents of Dementia. The other choice is more mental. They are designed to make the adventurers lose their grip on reality, much like the residents of Mania. Of course, the introduction of spore gas with the Mania choices helps as well.
How do I make the choices?
Simple. Wait until the adventurers are in position, and then press a button.
Okay.
If they survived, they will proceed to the next chamber, and so on. It's really quite ingenious.
How do I know when I'm done?
You'll know you're done when they lie dead on the ground, or they are out of their minds. Of course, any of their possessions you wish to keep are yours for the taking. I'll make sure you get them when you're done.
Nice. Do you handle the cleanup?
Well, the dead will be disposed of, have no fear. That's my job. Those that are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a place in the Shivering Isles as a permanent resident.
That's enough info.
As you wish. What? The resonator works by drawing adventurers to itself with a sort of magical siren's call. Sheogorath uses the resonator to find the cream of the crop, as he calls them.
Cream of the crop.
The best of the worst to populate the Isles. Quite clever, eh?
Sure is.
So good to be back in business.
All right.
Now keep your weapons ready and watch your backs. Do what I say, and we might just get out of here alive.
A strong orc warrior, a dark elf mage, and a wood elf ranger. Sort of your classic three-pronged adventurer setup.
Aw, ain't it cute?
I think we go giant gnarl.
What in Oblivion is that thing?
This is one of the horrid guardians of which the stories spoke?
Be careful. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Or is the creature
By the
growing?
gods, when will it stop? It could devour us whole.
Run for your lives!
Get back here, you cowards!
Yeah, he looks like he's humping him. He's like,
All this time it was merely an illusion. How clever.
Wait, what's wrong with Lewin?
Makes no sense. Should be dead. But what? Oh.
I think this place got to him.
Lewin
Perhaps we
Tillwald.
should leave.
No, we'll pick him up on the way out. He must fend for himself.
I've unleashed the giant gnarl on the adventurers of Zidillion with the threat of what he perceived as certain death. Lewin the rogue has gone insane. I should make my way to the next observation room. Okay.
Nowhere to run. Mad. Tree. Must escape.
Watching them run from the giant gnarl gets me every time.
Yeah, we.
I told you, treasure. Let's have at it, Sindelius.
Sindelius, Gatharian, and what is it? Romak Grobarak?
Stupid rogue, just when we needed him.
Here you go. Here's the key.
We might need a key.
The cage is locked.
Gromok, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
Yeah, huh?
If only Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
We'll have to fend for ourselves. Do you think you can pry the door open?
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close, and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait, do you hear something? Look, keys. One of them must open the gate. We're rich.
Let's get out of here, Sindelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes, it must be here.
They're all fake. Just come with me now.
Find it. Yes, I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Suit yourself.
I've caused Sindelius the mage to go insane by pouring hundreds of keys on the ground, which convinced him that one of them opened the gate to a huge treasure pile. All that remains now is the leader of the group, Gromok. I should make my way to the last observation room and choose how the stubborn orc will encounter his final obstacle.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
Ha!
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
Steady, Gromok, steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you?
Alright, do we send him a ghostly illusion, or do we raise the dead to
This
attack
is giving
him?
me the creeps.
Now, in my mind, this would be the merciful option to let him die in honorable
This place
combat.
is giving me the creeps.
Or we send him the ghost and he becomes a permanent resident of the Shivering Isles.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
I guess he, as Liz says ghost, I guess he gets to join the Shivering Isles.
I'm ready. What? How in Oblivion can I be dead?
What?
This is impossible. What? Nothing killed me. I didn't even get a chance to fight.
Oh, it's even worse.
No chance to defend myself? No chance for battle? Why? Impossible. This is impossible. Gromok has never lost a fight. Never.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad. By making Gromok think he actually died and became a ghost, I've driven him insane. Now that all the adventures have been dealt with, I should speak with Caliban.
You've made short work of the intruders. Sher Gorath should be proud to have such an efficient apprentice. Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings.
Okay.
I'm afraid you've exhausted Zedilion's resources. This was the final chamber.
Okay.
Not to worry. We'll have your spoils to you in no time at all.
No time at all. I need the key. The key. The Knights of Order.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Your Order Sword in the Heart of Order.
Die, cur! I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you! Why won't you die?
Ooh, I think I need Black Soul Gems for these. Get them all in there.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work. I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall if you wish to take a look at it.
Okay, you spoke of earnings?
Oh, yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Dramok. Never seen anything like it, but perhaps his journal can give you some useful information. Beyond that, take whatever else you need from the recovery chest. You've earned it.
You're
free to go at any time, of course. Just up that hallway. Good luck to you.
Thanks. Before exiting Zedillion, I was attacked by 3 unusual beings in equally strange armor. Should ask Caliban if he knows anything about them.
That was quite a battle. I hope you are uninjured.
Okay. What were those beings?
You've not heard the legends? How could that be? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all. They are the soulless abominations known as the Knights of Order. Their attraction to the Resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the
Abomination!
that dot the Isles they seem to have an affinity for. You must proceed to Sher Gorath at once and tell him the knights have returned. Quickly now, go!
Quickly, we must move. Bang. Frost damage 15 points and Nourish Blade on strike. Ramok's Journal. We were finally able to convince that idiot rogue Lewin that it was time to give up that strong box of money he stole from Lel's quality merchandise in Anvil and ditch it outside the castle. All the heat he brought on the group was starting to chafe. Zendelius pretty much sat him down and made him do it because I was ready to put my foot in his face if I know... Or put my foot in his face. I know he's a rogue, but we're adventurers. We get our loot from raiding old crypts and ruins and places that ain't got guards. He can be a real horse's ass sometimes, I'll tell ya. What a bad Fredos we've had. We hit what was left of old Fort Wariel, and after slaughtering a bunch of no-good marauders and grabbing their loot, we made our way north. We came to the ruins of Trumb. Sindelius said they were Aelid or Eyelid or something of old civilization. But all I cared about was how loaded with gold they were. He said usually they were, so in we went. What a mistake. The place was crawling with skeletons and ghosts. Those things give me the creeps. How can I fight something that ain't even alive? Lewin took a few good hits and had to pop all his potions. Sindelius broke his arm when a trap almost crushed him to death, and I got a nasty scar across my forehead. Close call. Best of all, when we got to the treasure hoard, Lewin was out of lockpicks. Why do we even keep him with us? We had to drag the damn container out of Trum all the way back to Camp Patrine. Now I'm sitting here staring at a stupid metal box, wishing I could use Lewin's head to bash it open. What a dolt. After a night of deciding whether or not to snap off Lewin's legs and use them as firewood, I sent Cindelis and Lewin to Anvil to buy more lockpicks while I guarded the box. They came back in a few hours and Lewin picked the lock in the first try. Good thing, too. I was still pretty mad at the guy. I don't like sitting around all day. Anyway, Cindelius got all excited when he saw something wrapped in some sort of fancy cloth. Inside the cloth was a bunch of stuff, but the best was the sword. What a beauty. A sword. Blade looks like a mouth with teeth, handle like golden snakeskin, and the gem in the middle of it, a perfect fiery orange and red, like the sky at dawn. Cindelius was going crazy, and I asked him what all this noise was for. He told me it was Akaviri or something like that, and made by the snake people or the Sayasi or whatever. Cindelius says Sayasi starts with a T, and now he just saw me writing this, but that doesn't make any sense. Seichi. Fine, there I wrote it. By the 9, Cindelius is nosy sometimes. Well, anyway, the best was yet to come. Right as the sun was setting, the sword vanished for a moment and was suddenly replaced by another weapon that looked almost the same, but the gem on it was deep blue and purple. Cindelius said he was certain that at dawn it would change back to the orange and red gem. Well, this was good enough for me. That alone made the sword the best thing I have ever seen. Lewin muttered something about Akaviri magic, but I told him to shut up. I decided to call the sword Dawnfang when it was orange and red, and Duskfang when it was blue and purple. Things are getting better and better with my new sword in these last few days. I found out Dawnfang is a fire blade and Duskfang is a frost blade.
You say you cannot follow a sword?
Handy for extra killing power. But the best was that when I found out when a Minotaur decided to jump us and I landed the killing blow. I heard a voice in my head, or maybe a thought? I don't know, it was weird. But it felt like the sword knew it had just killed the Minotaur, like it was counting or something. At first I thought maybe I was just tired, but after tearing through a camp of bandits it kept counting. After the 12th kill it told me its thirst was satisfied. At least I think it told me. Then it stopped. Cindelius said it's possible the sword was a blood drinker. My kind of sword. But he didn't know what would happen. It didn't take that long to find out. When dusk came around and the blade changed, I almost fell off the campfire log. The new blade was still Duskfang, but it somehow seemed stronger. I could just tell. I couldn't wait to try it out. I ran right out and looked for something to kill. It didn't take long to come across a few of those stupid imps. Sure enough, not only did it do frost damage like normal, but I could also feel the energy from the creature transfer to me every time I hit it. What a weapon this was. Yeah, Duskfang Superior, that's what I'll call it. Sometimes I amaze even myself. Cindelius said he was sure Duskfang would blood drink too, and I could power up Dawnfang with it. I spent all night looking for 12 things to kill, and when the sun came up, he was right. Dawnfang Superior is this one's name. It's like having 4 blades in one. It's been the most fun I have ever had in my life cutting a bloody swath across the ruins of Cyrodiil with my new double sword. Cindelius and Lewin are even more confident now that we have such a powerful weapon among us. We've gathered... among us. We've gathered tons of loot in the last 3 days, but nothing compares to this. We're going to head north and explore the area around Nibbid Bay today. Hope that something else like this turns up in our adventures, then I'm going to retire. Rest in peace. He'll never get to retire. Now I've got it. Is this instant kill, or is it... I just need to kill 12 things? I think it's just kill 12 things. Oh, but it's not gonna be good as Mehrunes' razor. Got some saints coming up this way. No! Stole the killing blow from me. Dark Seducer Kiskidrig.
How may I serve?
Oh.
Mad God's blessings. Walk with our Lord.
It's only because of the difficulty. I think that weapon's probably far more, or far stronger on, you know, average difficulty. It's got 30 attack. I think that's higher than Umbra. Maybe? Hunger is to be alive. Are these Grand Souls? Weren't they Grand Souls in Morrowind? No, it's greater. No. Shoot. Cliff Racers? No. Plus, I believe the lore after Morrowind is that someone exterminated all the Cliff Racers. Saint Jeb, after he got off that prison ship. Ooh, what if that's the story of the next... What if that's the story of the next Elder Scrolls game, right? Saint Jeb is, believes he has defeated, or he's killed all the Cliff Racers. But underneath the ground somewhere, they find one last giant Cliff Racer egg who unleashes dragon-sized Cliff Racers all across the land. And you have to spend the whole game fighting them and trying to put them back. Trying to finish them off once and for all. It's just Skyrim, but with Cliff Racers.
Blessings, citizen.
Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Always a pleasure.
What a bad
now,
plot.
What news do you have to report?
I was attacked by knights.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused, or really lacking in good judgment.
There you go, Terry. That's a unique thing. We've never seen anything like that before.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone! Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one. That can be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese, true? You've run a maze like a good little rat, but no cheese for you yet. Well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new spell, the ability to summon Haskell, my chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot. More than he knows. In fact, give it a try. Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
But he's right there.
I see you've returned. How exciting for you. I believe you have some news for Lord Sheogorath. Perhaps you should be speaking with him instead of illuminating me with your presence.
Okay.
Our Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me. When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend. Rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
Okay.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it.
Ah, summoned again. My lord does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Perhaps a third time is in order. He's been summoned too recently.
Yes, you've gotten rather proficient with your new ability. As I said, try not to abuse your power.
I want Haskell's outfit.
Well, look who's here. You. How about that?
Have we not covered this? I believe you've mastered your new skill.
Just one more, just one more.
I was right there. You could have just walked over to me.
Well, look who's here. You. How about that?
I assume you're having fun.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you would have so many unique lines for this.
Might we stop this now?
Oh man.
Well, look who's here. You. How about that?
That has to be the last one.
Surely you have something better to do.
Surely you can do better. Okay, Haskell, I'll let you go.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jiggalag and stop the Grey March.
What?
Oh.
Who are these people?
Don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence. I get that sometimes.
Jiggalag, who's that?
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. Yeah. And not in a good way. Bleak, colorless, dead, boring. And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it, hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning. You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
Me? How?
Again with the niggling little details.
Ooh.
Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that, all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do.
What is the Grey March?
An event. A movement. An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now.
No.
The Grey March comes, and Jiggalag walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. Mostly he just destroys everything around him.
What would you ask of me now?
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you?
My fist knows
I
it's in your face.
suppose you really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
Okay. Learn for what?
2 halves, 2 rulers, 2 places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. the
You
Duke
don't
of
have
Mania,
the gold?
and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheoth is. You might be surprised. Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way. That's always nice.
Okay, any more about the Grey March?
It's Jiggalag's time, and not a good time at all. You're going to help me stop it. First, though, you need to get your feet wet. I can't expect you to save the place if you don't even understand it. So speak to my dukes, learn about mania and dementia. Try not to die.
Okay. Tell me more about Jiggalag.
Another Daedric prince. Not a nice one. I don't think any of the other princes like him, actually. I mean, Malakath is more popular at parties. And Malakath is not popular at parties.
Okay. Obelisks.
Seen them about, have you? Odd things. They've always been here, but they're not of here, if you take my meaning. You'll see those Knights of Order around them during the Grey March, drawn to them like flies to honey or rotting flesh. Ever wonder why flies like both? Best not to ask.
Oh, okay. Tell me about Syl.
The Duchess of Dementia. Ever wary, ever worried. A prisoner in her own house, in a way. And a delightful conversationist, really. A bit harder to meet than Théoden. Consider making an appointment.
Okay. Tell me about Théoden.
The long-reigning Duke of Mania. A master of merriment, if you will. Or if you won't. I suspect it wouldn't matter to him.
Oh, Terry, I think I had to look that up in the tutorial because I could not figure out how to attack. I was like, how do I attack? It's not working. Until I had to look it up. I was like, oh, you got to do like that.
Ta, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
Yes? Do you require assistance?
No.
My work is never done.
Well, look who's here. You. How about that?
How about that? That's right. How about that indeed? Let's see if the Duke's here. If the Duke Nukem is here.
Yes.
He is.
You? What do you want?
What do you want? Charm you.
He's collecting that amber.
Ah, yes. There you are. You couldn't imagine how long I've been waiting for you. So little to do and so much time.
So much time.
Could you, in fact, imagine just how
Still listening. I'll be right back real quick.
I don't think you could, but I might be wrong. I might also not care. Which is it? Yes, that just might be true. Or I've not been waiting at all. Forever and nothing are almost the same thing, wouldn't you say? How do you tell one from another if you're smack in the middle? Don't answer that. I already know the answer, of course. It came to me during a meal. Not a very good meal, though. Too much pie. Pie is a tricky thing, wouldn't you say? Don't answer that either. Now that forever is over, and you're here, you need to go away. Yes, away. There are places you should be, far away from here.
What are you talking
The
about?
chalice of reversal is waiting for you. When I say you, I mean me, but it's no difference to the chalice. One ends up being the other.
Tell me more about the chalice.
Oh, so you've heard of it?
You just told me about it.
Then you know why I want it back. Can you imagine trying to eat Feldew without it? Disastrous. Curse that woman.
Who?
We hold on to fleeting things, even as we slip. I knew, and yet I indulged myself anyway. I indulged her a fair bit, too. It was passion. It was forbidden. Oh, the things that would be said if word got out. That made it all the more delicious. From Dementia's own court, no less. Scandalous. Fatal, perhaps. But passion makes no accommodation for self-preservation.
Do I know her?
Don't you? If you don't, you might. You wouldn't fall for her, though. Not the type.
What happened?
Opposites repel, strangely enough. All that pleasure and pain locked away now, as if it never happened. Unfortunately, the chalice is locked away as well. I have no wish to retrieve it myself, but fetching it might do you some good. My head is positively throbbing now. Can you see it? I need to lie down. Find someone to tell you the rest of the story. Get the chalice.
Okay. Aiden has asked that I retrieve for him the Chalice of Reversal. I need to find someone in his court or in Sills who knows where it might be.
He makes armor and weapons out of it for a price. Goodbye.
Talk to Wide Eye.
You've been speaking to Thaden.
Oh, that's
I can
Wide
tell.
Eye.
He has a certain effect on people. Did he mention me, perhaps? Or was there something else you wanted to discuss?
There's something about, Drug Addict Simulator. There's something about this Feldew thing that allows you to increase your stats a bunch. I'm not going to do it here. There's some sort of glitch, like when you have 100 stats, you can reduce them with Feldew and then get them up a bunch. I don't know. Ooh, dropping a few frames here. It should go away in a moment.
I don't ask too many questions of Thaden. It's precious to him, and that's all that matters. It's his own business. But didn't he mention where it is? Oh, I see. How brilliant of him. This is for you as much as it is for him. Oh, very good, Thaden. Dunroot Burrow is your goal, my friend. And what a goal it is. Yes, a most unique place. Of course the chalice would be there. Don't you see? It's the Elytra. They're the reason. The chalice, Feldew, Elytra, it's all connected. One without the others is no good. Poison. Oh, a rough road awaits you. Some Elytra
Good
there
that you want to
are
get good.
different. You'll need to get Feldew from them and eat it. Can't get in without it. But once you do, he wants you to learn for yourself. Learn, grow, experience. It's his way. I shouldn't say more. But the burrow, it's northeast of New Sheoth.
Okay, tell me more about the chalice.
The chalice is in Dunroot Burrow. Haven't you been listening?
Oh, but what is it? Man, any rumors?
The poison of the Elytra can be debilitating.
All right, Feldew, what's that?
Well, perhaps Thaden would want you to have a bit more guidance. He did say that you should talk to me, did he not? Feldew is a poison, little one, a very dangerous drug. You'll feel good at first, but that wears off, and if you go long without it, you'll suffer.
You will suffer greatly.
Go there. Take the Feldew from the Elytra, eat it, and your journey begins. You will be thankful to Thaden when this has passed.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Talk to the Court of Dementia now.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I was dropping frames just a little while ago. It seems to have stopped. I hadn't really planned on it. I didn't think people would be interested. I could, though. I'm playing on a text-based RP server. Just a little bit. With an old friend I used to RP with. Here she is.
What are you doing here? Why do you approach the Duchess of Dementia? Do you seek death?
I was told to find you.
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you?
Yes.
Then you're safe for now. Speak to no one unless I instruct you to. None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? None! Surrounded by traitors and spies I am. Always, always. They watch and wait, eager to slip a knife into my spine when I'm not looking.
Why not just have them all killed?
That's exactly what they'd be expecting. They'll have replacements lined up, and then there could be even more of them surrounding me. No, too easy a fate for them. That's why you're going to help me. You're going to find them, force their hands, put them to the screws.
Oh. Well, how can I help?
You're going to find out who knows. You're going to learn who keeps secrets, who conspires against me. You will be my Grand Inquisitor. Expose the conspirators, and they will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets and what they are. Speak with Herdier. He will help you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
The Lady of Paranoia. Been asked to find people conspiring against Lady Syl. You need to speak to Herdier. He can always be found at the torture chamber in the House of Dementia. I think we were just down there before. But yeah, I've been doing some, not a lot, just some offline GTA 5 RP on a text-based RP server with an old friend. And I didn't think to stream it because it's not, I didn't think people found it very exciting. It's just me, and just me typing. They conspire against her because she's so paranoid about them conspiring against her. Let's see.
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you?
How may I help you? I am the Grand Inquisitor.
Are you? I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair. Ah, well. Perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope. Now, we've got much to do. Lady Syl is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin?
What are we supposed to do?
Isn't it obvious? We need to search through Crucible, looking for these traitors. Talk to whomever might have information. If they're reluctant to help, you just say the word and I'll do my best to persuade them.
Persuade them.
Really, we should be going. Her ladyship expects results.
Okay. You my new follower? Sick, dog. Can I take him with me to Feldu Town? Overlook Hotel Road? Oh, it's now Dawnfang. Pierce blade and fire damage. Got it. Down into Crucible. Start talking to people. Start chatting them up. Hey, you over there. Oh, this is that guy I'm supposed to meet by the statue.
Best not to talk about it here.
Here.
Greetings. It's gone. All of it gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back.
I didn't mean to talk to you.
Only the demented can truly appreciate the hunger.
The hunger.
I'm Murine. If you have any secrets, I'm the one to tell. I won't share them with anyone but my family. Unless they're good ones, that is.
Okay, what?
Sickly Bernice is always looking for a miracle cure.
I'm the one you want.
Take care.
Where'd my guy go? I'll start with the ones close to Syl. It said to speak with people in Crucible, but suddenly we have to speak to the ones closest to Syl. I guess this counts as part of Crucible.
I'm free!
Hello. Do you have business in the House of Dementia?
I do.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy, but Anya has been looking extra nervous lately. She might know something more than I do.
Okay.
You think I care for Thaden's toys? It matters not to me whether he suffers in agony or erases his mind with drugs. But if you insist, do you know the lengths of his depravity? How low he stoops to pursue his pathetic lifestyle?
No.
Feldu is a poison. It kills. And yet Thaden uses the chalice he created to twist Feldu into a drug he takes for his own amusement. How sick! If he was smart, he'd thank Sheogorath it's out of his hands now. And of course, he'd never risk himself traveling through Dunroot Burrow to get it. It's a poison. Plain and simple. It'll make you wish you were dead. And given enough time, you will be.
Oh.
The elytra in Dunroot Burrow. The ones that secrete it are immune, but they're the only ones. If the Feldu didn't kill you,
well,
the elytra would.
Larthier told me to.
Just leaving the thing in the ruins above the burrow.
Just, you can't say no. I think there's a... So that quest is actually super interesting because I think there are 3 outcomes, right? I think Glarthier... Or is it only 2 outcomes? Is it you murder somebody or Glarthier dies? At a certain point he grabs a knife and attacks you or a guard or something. But I thought there was a way that he lives and you don't kill anybody. I have to read up on it.
Earl's mysteries... I don't know anything about a conspiracy. See you.
What do you want, Inquisitor?
Inquisitor?
Yes? What? No, I don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Liar! Hair deer, torture her.
Please, no!
Oh, he's walking over here to torture her. Look at him over there. It's like ominous. Just walking over here for the torture.
Greetings. Please, I'm not involved. I didn't do anything. They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I couldn't abide them.
Well met.
Alright, what are you talking... Who approached you? Tell me at once. Let's do that one.
It was Mazada. He said he was working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions. I didn't know what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life, but if I don't help, what will Mazada do to me? You must do something.
Okay.
Ushnar is deathly afraid of cats. He makes sure to keep dogs around because of it.
Okay.
I've told you all I know. It was Mazada. I don't know anything more, I swear it. See you.
See you. Be seeing you.
Oh!
I wasn't aware of the
How may I
museum.
serve?
What would I have to do for that? Oh, is he jumping off the roof? He's getting hurt over here.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Mazada's things? A shiny spoon or a broken bottle? I can't find them. I'm afraid I have no idea what you are talking about.
Liar. Hairdeer, torture him.
Please, no. Oh.
Blue Rolos?
Yes?
Who are you?
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Very well. You shall be spared.
Thank you. I'd buy my weapons at Cutter's. She has a way with blades.
Way with blades.
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor. But unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me. I told you, I don't... No, please, no. You may
Good day.
take care.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir.
Your lips to his ear. I don't know any...
Liar. Torture him.
Yes? I don't...
Please, no more.
I don't... Please, no. Goodbye.
Okay.
You got some skooma, eh?
Oh my
Right,
God.
buddy? Pal? To share? Come on. Pass the skooma already. Ushnar is deathly afraid of cats.
Okay.
All right. It's about time. Give it me already.
Get your own skooma.
Shouldn't tease me like that. I hope you'll trip and fall on a sword. Nothing in it for me, so I've nothing to say to you.
Torture her.
Please, no. Whoa.
Please, no more. Bye.
All right, all right. I've seen Mazada, yes. Talking to that seducer, Nelreen, all secretive-like, out in the street late at night. I don't know nothing else, honest.
Only had some skooma to give her.
the magic of evil.
After Darge.
What do you want? I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Liar, torturer.
Please, no! Oh! Please, no more. I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Very well.
Oh, thank you. Walk with our Lord. What do you...
The torturer.
Please, no more. Walk with our Lord.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, late at night in Crucible then. Didn't know if we could just torture it out of her, or if we did have to wait till that night. Sickly Bernice's Tap House guest room.
Yeah, Sickly Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might catch what I have.
Looks so tiny. Catch? What's the matter?
Well, it seems I am dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure. But no one has taken me up on my offer, even with the promise of a reward.
Of a reward.
Oh, well, it's been a good life, I suppose. I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The Ballywog are known to carry swamp fever.
Okay.
You've got what you need from me. I can't tell you anything more.
Oh, okay.
Are you willing to help me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. There's only one place in all the Isles to get the cure for what I have.
Thanks
Not
a lot.
impossible. I'll mark it on your map.
Mark it on your map.
There, on the lowest level of the place, is a pool containing the cure. Aqua Nostrum. Legend has it that it bubbles up from around an old statue. Bring me back the remedy, and I will reward you well. Here, take this special flask to collect the Aqua Nostrum. Oh yes, it's the miracle remedy for any disease. I was told about this wonderful solution by a recent patron of my establishment. He said if I let him stay for free, he'd tell me how to cure my sickness. How fortuitous. Apparently it only exists at the bottom of Knotty Bramble. Oh, well. So close, yet so far.
He couldn't be lying now, could he?
I see the flask is still empty. Oh, nothing to do now but await my cold, lonely death. Hurry. There's no telling how much time I have left.
Let's see, Godly Chris. Are you just playing like the base game or the... Any mods or anything you got going on? Wondering, let's see, isn't there a... Let's go to Hill of Suicides and take a look. See if... Which for a not foggy day. And just confirming, are you talking about stuff like in the distance? Sort of like a draw distance issue? Because there's a solid chance that that's just how it is in Oblivion. There may be a mod to fix that, but I'm going to try to make it when it's not foggy, see if I can point something out on my game. There we go. So are you talking like that? Well, I see. So I've got these closer textures are loaded, but in the distance, it's obviously like mashed potato. And this is normal Oblivion. I've got my draw distance set at max, but it'll take a while. Like I start running towards them, some of them load. See, they load close, but sometimes it'll take a while. You see how the grass sort of fills in from the distance, like that. And sometimes when going too rapidly from place to place, it'll pause the game for a second, say loading, while it loads it in. And no, I'm sorry, not right now for jumping into a Discord. I'm obviously streaming here, but if that's not the issue you're having, then I'm not sure I'd be able to help you. Split. This is the place where everybody has two of themselves,
There
right?
would be more corpses to count if someone would get rid of all the doubles around here.
Doubles?
Not enough corpses around here, but there should be. Those stupid manics. They ruin everything. You talk to Orkvir. He can tell you what to do.
Not a problem. Good luck with the issue. I hope you can fix it.
Sure would be nice to see one more corpse around here. One that looks like me, but isn't me. Take my meaning?
Take my meaning?
If you have to fight a flesh Atronach, a good shock spell is the way to go. See you later.
Fetid Grove. Oh, the sign doesn't have much charge. $120 souls claimed. Cool. Well, I ran all the way out here. I might as well go to Dunroot Barrow. Oh, Naughty Bramble is down there too. What's that? Hulking Scalon. Two of them. Where'd this other one go? I see. There's no option where both sides survive. Interesting. That's even funnier that the Surly brothers will kill Glarthier. Like, he goes and tries to kill him and they get the drop on him. Oh, so you show them the list and they just take matters into their own hands? What a couple of... I don't know. A couple of chads, I guess. They're like, no, we're not effing around with this guy. Lesser souls here. It's a venomous bollywog. This membrane cannot be moved by my hand. Oh. Verdant Gnarl. This guy doesn't have a lot of health. Bork. Oh, really? Not just the clean slashes I did myself. Just clean Dagon souls. Alright, I need to ingest Feldew. Is this a matron? This is a noble. Right. Sanctum of Decadence.
We might need a key.
Noble of Chernobyl. Who's that? Those are some blue robes. Frenzied Camp. Transformed Heretic. Is it Hexen Beyond Heretic? Discover this settlement.
You're new here, so I'll try to be patient with you. I am compiling a taxonomy of every living thing in the Shivering Isles. The weather, changes in the moon and stars, and their interrelationships.
Welcome, Moon and Star.
I must not be interrupted. My work requires the highest degree of concentration. I hope I won't have to repeat myself.
Fascinating. Tell me more. Let's see. We have the Eternal Champion for Arena. We have the, what was he? I think he's called the Agent for Daggerfall, because you're an agent of the crown. The Nerevarine for Morrowind. The Hero of Kvatch for Oblivion. The Dragonborn for Skyrim. Obviously for Elder Scrolls Redguard, it's Cyrus the Redguard. For Battlespire, you are the Apprentice. And then there's a bunch more for the other, like, miscellaneous little, like, mobile games and shit that I don't know. Fascinating. Tell me more.
I have no time for idle chatter with dilettantes. When I'm finished with the Encyclopedia Sheothia, you may study it to your heart's content.
In fact,
Success.
Are Oblivion live? High five, my friend. Thank you very much for the raid. And also, Terry, apparently there was enough, like, game information for Arena that there's a canon character. No problem. Well, thank you very much for the raid and welcome in.
My work is far too important to trust to you. I'm listening. Every little bit helps. Tove, the Unrestful in Bliss, is collecting items to build something.
Okay.
You're offering to help me with my research? Well, I suppose I could find a use for you, despite your lack of training.
Okay.
Here's the list of things I need. Get me everything on it. Try to remember where you found it so you can tell me. It's important.
Right, jeez.
Remind me to ask you about my bestiary. In the meantime, what have you found for me?
I have some interesting
Excellent.
specimens.
I'll just take them. These are perfect for my research. Thank you. Now go. Shoo.
Alocasia fruit. And gold. Blister Podcap. Regulated putrescence. Legend for Orca digestive slime. Fungus stock. Oh, it's really want everything, huh? Gnarl bark. Bromite eggs. Hunger tongue. Scalon fin. Screaming maw. Thorn hook. Withering moon. Worm's head cap. Not necessarily lower stats, Terry. It's different stats. Like, I know in Oblivion here, male Argonians are much more suited to thievery skills and will get bonuses to, like, I think to, like, agility and speed, whereas female Argonians actually make decent spellcasters. They'll get better... They'll get better bonuses to to some of the spell schools. Void Essence. Right. So yeah, it's the same in different entries then. Female characters have typically some different stats. Like, I know the one example in Oblivion here, if you wanted for some reason to start with the lowest attribute you can start with is a female orc will start with 20 personality. That's as low as you can get something to start. Here we go. She wants a shitload of ingredients. Murali Ulvin of High Cross will pay for samples of the following items. Okay.
Oh.
Braca. Ring of Agility. Ooh, Shambles. This little spitting sound sounds just like the spiders in Might and Magic 6. It's useless, and I pumped it for the 100%.
Okay.
Right. It's I'm sure you noticed, Terry, that really the most important thing for NPCs is their disposition. And I've been using this Charm 100% spell. Charm 100 points for 2 seconds. Since time freezes within the conversation, you only need something like this. You could get away with 1 second, and I think this only requires an illusion skill of 50. It's like you don't even need to be a spellcaster, really, or a maximum ranked illusionist. You could make this spell on almost any character, and then you have no need to raise your luck. Or raise your personality, I mean. Oh my god. Heretic camp, no kidding. I would argue that in my character's particular case, since we've played on very hard difficulty the whole time, that luck increasing the kill chance of Mehrunes Razor has been useful. But that's a very niche case. That work as well, raising the disposition. You know, I didn't have any issues with disposition in Morrowind, at least not that I can remember. If I didn't have this spell, I mean, you could always bribe people. Bribing works. Sometimes I'll forget to cast the spell in conversation, and then I just bribe them a few times. You know, 100 or 200 gold gets you. Yeah. Eventually you reach a point where you have so much money and you just bribe them until you get to maximum. Now, yes, Daggerfall was completely unforgiving because it wasn't. Actually, I'll say no. I did not have disposition issues in Daggerfall. I had reputation issues in Daggerfall. You fail one quest because you didn't get back in time, and then the entire kingdom says, "Look at that idiot. He failed that quest. I'm never going to speak with him again." I thought he was thought he was a hero. He's a nobody. Well, hatchling. Yeah, I needed money almost all the way through. Earlier in the playthrough, not bored, I managed to, I don't know if you've done the Mehrunes Razor add-on, like Sundercliff Watch. I hauled like 1,500 pounds of magical and items and equipment out of there to sell, and I still used every bit of that money. What I did was I gathered all the loot up on each floor, put it in a in a chest or cabinet or something near the entrance, and then made trips all the way up until I got to the top, and then made loot runs. It took me, I don't know, I would say like 3 hours of stream time, maybe longer, and sold it all. And I still used every bit of that money and needed to go get more to finish all the training and stuff I wanted to buy. Doing gold stuff in Oblivion legitimately takes a while. Saving the princess a day late, yeah. Alright. I was not paying attention. The Feldew's supposed to be here, right? I'm supposed to drink the Feldew around here. Do I have some Feldew? There we go. Yeah, Feldew. There you go. I've taken Feldew in order to enter Dunroot Burrow. I shall have to be careful as I proceed through the barrel. Oh. I'm grabbing hoes left and right. I definitely did. I grabbed the hoe. I grabbed the rake. All the unique items. I mean, I'm using Mehrunes Razor right now. Am I using anything else from there? No. Alright, the matron. These matrons are going to be good. And you do Feldew, kids. Give anyone diseases? Give them diseases with the hoe? Is that something you can do, or are you just being silly? The effects of Feldew are wearing off. Come on, die. Die, betcher. Oh, I can one-shot these with my spells. That's good. We can refill Mehrunes Razor. Oh, I might have not actually gotten that. I wasn't aware. Effects of Feldew have worn off and the withdrawal is setting in. I need to either reach the Chalice of Reversal quickly or find more Feldew as I make my way through the barrel. Do you happen to know which floor it's on?
Quickly, we must move.
I'd love to go back and grab it. I'd love to go back and grab the diseased hoe. Okay, see, I was thought you were talking about maybe the... Hey, Flicky Dicky. I thought you might have been talking about, because there's NPCs in there, like farmers that fight you with... There's one had a rake, another had a hoe. I thought that's what you were talking about. I didn't realize there was actually a diseased hoe. I'm definitely going to go back for that. Once we get out of here, I'm going to go do that. Oh. We got some amber. The diseased tickle britch? Good lord. No way. 100% honesty. Are you trolling me? Are you baiting me? Did Bethesda and Todd Howard really put this in the game? You're not trolling one bit. Start running through here. Kelp fin. And kelp. Weakened by Feldew withdrawal. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ooh. More amber. Yeah, we need like 28 amber, I think it was. Unrefined green moat. Oh, all the time, Flicky Dicky. Okay, every half hour is a little aggressive. My streams typically last somewhere between 2 and 4 hours. I'd say I average 2.5 to 3 hours, and we almost always get at least one, if not 2 or 3. I would say A good average is once every 3 hours or so. Yeah. Yep, that's around 2 to 3 hours is per crash. Sometimes it's a little extra. And that's true. Things start getting a little weird. Once every 3.5 seconds or so. Losing my way in the tunnels. Ooh, a durable Daedric battle axe. Ooh, interesting. A memory leak, you say? I didn't know about that. The drone tunnels.
Ah!
Your thing, Terry.
Ow!
Amber Boots Matrix. I do have I do have those on the unofficial patch and everything. Ugh. And what those have helped with, those have added, you might see in the top left corner every so often it'll say stream save. So those are, it's like auto saving for me every little while. That's helping me not lose so much progress. Do. Oh, it's the bramble branches. I can see that. I think it's funny how the unofficial patch didn't fix the dupe glitch. That's probably requested by the players, like, hey, make sure you don't fix the dupe glitch. We like that in there. Amber Arrow Matrix. We are. Did this say Structure of Decadence? I've survived Unroot Barrow. I now need to search the tower above for the chalice. Sanctum of Decadence. I'll do Addict.
Chalice, mine.
Chalice, mine.
The Feldew is ours. You can't have it.
Mine. I have the Chalice of Reversal. It should be delivered to Théoden as soon as possible.
The Feldew is ours. You can't have it.
I think I dodged the effect.
Feldew is ours. You can't have it.
Can't have it. Light blue regalia. Gray tunic.
Chalice, mine. Get away.
You guys that remember that song? Tunak, 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 da da da. That one.
Chalice, mine.
Get out. Get out.
Get out!
Get out!
Get out!
The Feldew is ours. You can't have.
Talus! Mine! Get away! Feldew was ours. You can't have it.
He just backhanded me.
Mine! Get away! Get out! Get out!
Oh, does this drain our skills too? No. It didn't. Why am I... Can I not do...
Get out! Get out!
Oh, there it is. There you go, Sanctum of Decadence. One of those guys over here. Boom. Want to place a Heart of Order into the obelisk? Sure. What did that do? How come I can't loot the Priest of Order? Oh, because he's not... Is he not dead? That's probably why. It's tied to the obelisk. How many hearts do I have to put in? Heart. Oh. Is he reflecting? Stop it. Open it up again. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. Ah, yes, the sky and the realm of badness. Yeah, F this, I'm out. I don't need to fight those guys right now. I got my own thing. I feel like I grabbed a ton of alchemy ingredients in there. I wonder if I have enough for, what's-her-who's-its. Oh, it's very good. Yeah, what do they do? Let's see, Feldew. Feldew effect. To just give you the Feldu effect? Is that all they do? Is there any benefit to that? We're on our way back. Let's go quickly talk to this lady. I guess
these
so.
interruptions, but I suppose they're unavoidable. Remind me to ask you about my bestiary. In the meantime, what have you found for me?
Here you go.
Excellent. I'll just take them. These are perfect.
Okay.
I hate. Remind me. Lie.
Liar. Okay, what about your bestiary?
My bestiary? Oh, yes, I want to start one. I'd like a ballywog to begin with. You just get it close to me, and I'll take care of subduing it. I might accidentally kill it. If that happens, just bring me another. Once I have it, I'll make sure it's worth your while.
Gotta drag
I have some spells
creatures
I can
back to
sell
them?
you if you have no way to command the beasts yourself.
I mean, I can't command beasts.
Would you like
Or expert command.
bargain at twice the price? When you bring them to me, I intend to wait until the spell wears off to capture them. I enjoy the challenge. Goodbye.
What am I in combat with? Capture a Bollywog. Is it a power? Doesn't seem to be Mirrorly's. Expert command, yeah. Command creature up to level 20. And I'm level 55. There's no way that works on these creatures. One of the biggest flaws in the magic system for me in this game. The fact that you frequently level up past 25, and even at master spell ranking, you cannot get a better command spell. Or frenzy spell, or calm spell. It's like a whole school of magic sort of wasted, you know? No, but every time I played this game, even casually, all my characters made it to higher than level 25. And since everything was leveled along with you, and frequently things are set to be like player level plus 3 or something when they want to give you a challenge, they always, like, I never got a chance to use these spells unless I specifically focused on doing it at a lower level. Okay. Even without the orange gaming god excellence, I just wish, I don't know, I wish the spells were maybe programmed to be like, you know, when you're a master level illusionist, you know, an expert level of the spell or a master version of the spell was also set to player level plus 10 or something. I think that would have been a better way of doing it. You know, at low magic levels, it only works on creatures a lower level than you, and then as your skill goes up, it'll start working on higher level creatures. That's my idea anyway. To fix this game from 18 years ago. Do better, Bethesda. Here, let's pop back. Let's go over here to get Sickly Burn. No, you know what? Let's go back to Cyrodiil. Yeah, that's right. Champion of Cyrodiil. That's true, I did, Eslis. I'm just saying the vanilla game could have been better. Can't kiss the lucky old lady because she'll start talking to me about Dark Brotherhood stuff. She's probably like, I picked a terrible listener. He doesn't come back here and get the tasks from me. Banish my afflictions. Alright, everything looks good. Still reflect and spell absorption over 100. And we were going to Sundercliff. I think this place respawns, so there's going to be enemies in here. To be my murderer. Nope, that's where she screwed up. Alright, Oblivion, disease, oh. In the northwest corner of Sundercliff Mines. Weapon is the only item in a barrel with a light shining light shining beam down. It has a 100% chance to cause random disease. It is, no, I know you're right. Northwest corner of the mines.
To arms! To arms!
There are dark elves everywhere. Yeah.
Ow!
Okay, so here's the village. And which side is the mines? The commune, the forge. You can see the commune.
Why?
I need to add that sound. The elf going. Ah! You wouldn't believe how long it took me. I was trying to get that sound. But I couldn't get the elf to do it. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to get a clean version of By the Nine Divines Assaults. As much as we hear it in this game, like to get a clean version of it was rough. I think we go through here.
By the Nine Divines! Assault! Assault! Ha ha!
No, I don't. Go back to the village.
Let's get this over with. You there! Stop where you are!
The forge leads to the mines, right? Yes, there we go.
Stop where you are.
You there, stop where you are.
Ha ha! Ah! Why won't you die? Hello? Who's there?
Alright, here we are, northwest corner of the mines. To imagine that means we need to get up there.
Stop where you are!
I don't think there's an easy way to jump from down here.
What's the matter?
I think I had grabbed the rake and the hoe in here.
Getting tired? Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
You'll never make. Sounds like people are fighting.
Die!
What happened here?
Die, damn you!
Okay. Bow of Quietus.
If it's a fight you want, It's a fight you'll get.
Right, northwest corner. Oh yeah, here it is. You got tunnel cough. Yeah, I heard the bug. I heard the bug noises.
Whoa! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
You're a
Yeah!
Thousand use limit. I wanted tickle britch. This is the only way for you to get tickle britches.
Best you can do. I've fought much. Die! Show me what you got. Die!
Here, let's go back through the tunnel. Oh, that's true. I do have 75 resist disease and obviously maximum luck.
You'll never take me down. You're a traitor to your own race. What's the matter?
Who's there?
Izmir's beard. Yeah, you should be able to.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
Come.
Die!
Welcome, Moon and Star.
Yeah, according to this article, it says, on striking, the hoe has a 100% chance to cause one random disease. 10% for wither, droops, brown rot, chills, collywobbles, or damp worm. On stronger foes, you can get all of them on a target for minus 25 endurance, minus 20 strength and personality, minus 15 agility and speed, and minus 10
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Intelligence or willpower. Look upon the heart. Upon the heart. That's a 4% chance to inflict tickle britch on me.
You're pathetic. I'm just warming up. You'll never take me down. That the best you can do? Who's there? Die, damn you!
You think out of all of these dark elves here, one of them would tickle my britches. Come on. Let's go.
Do your work. Take that! The best you can do? Am I supposed to be impressed? Damn you! Am I supposed to be impressed? You're pathetic! Am I supposed to be impressed? I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! I'm just warming up, get this over with, worm! Show me what you Let's get this over with! Your worst! Take that! Take that!
I like how they say I'm a traitor to my own race and I'm not even a Dunmer. They think all elves are the same? Come on.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
I wonder if the spell absorption has something to do with it. Well, we got the unique item. I think that's all that matters. Oh, no, I hit my head on the stalagmite. Damn, I've lost. Didn't leave anything behind in this little sack, did I? Nope.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
It's not an enchant, okay. I didn't know if the hoe was applying diseases, like, you know, per a magical effect, you know. It must be the resist disease. Although I feel like I caught the tunnel cough really quick. You hate the I don't know you guy? It's not Auden Zavidius, it's the other corrupt guard from Chaden Hall. Forget his name. Why am I blanking on his name? He's a Nord. Got it. Well, is it Ulrich?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Do your worst.
Do your worst.
Take that. You're out, Matt. You die.
Oh, I got
Show
him.
me what you've got. You do realize I've been holding back.
I've been told that. Here, let's try. I got an idea. I got an idea.
That's the best you can do. This head is here. You should have paid the fine.
I have a spell for complete paralysis. 60 seconds. See if we can get tickle britches for 60 seconds of smashing this guy with a hoe. Alright, I smashed him until my hoe broke.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Die, Kerr!
There we go. I smashed him until my hoe broke, finished him off with my hands, and I didn't get any tickle britch, so tickle britches. But I think we got the right hoe, so... Or maybe we had the right hoe all along. We got here... Dominate creature. Oh, hey, speaking of crashes, what the heck? Right, he was paralyzed. He couldn't fight back. Oh yeah, it's synchronizing Steam Cloud. Flicky Dicky came in here and just cursed us with the crash. All right, here we are. Yes, that's accurate. I also start dropping frames when the stream gets... when the game quits. The lion out into the water. No, I'm almost done here. I just need to... I want to get out of combat and back to my house so I can drop off my items, and then we'll be done.
Excellent.
Excellent. High five, not bored. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, here's 2 places I haven't discovered. Yes, I need some alone time with my new hoe. Bedrock break. Fort Goldthroat. Pet Fort Goldthroat with my new hoe. What just summoned something? You're a zombie. Probably a conjurer cave. Oh, a Nernrick. Here's the closed Oblivion gate, 1 of 60. Look, even another spot I can... Uh-oh, hang on. Whoa. Whew. That was close. Almost died there. Our mortal enemy falling damage. Morhaime. This is Mike Morhaime from Blizzard. I don't know. I think the Cyberpunk 77 stream would be more evidence. Yes, out across the water. Look, I'm back at Shangorath's door. Alright, we did it. We escaped. Ooh, which game is that, Flicky Dicky? Yes, it's still open.
I hope I can help.
Sure can.
Charged magic.
Diabler?
I'm seeing you.
Heck yeah, dude. Diablo was really fun, but we had some trouble during that run. I played it with Terry here in the stream. And we're going to play Diablo 2 soon. And here we are. We can pet our mother's head and pet the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal. Beautiful, classic. Then we can store a bunch of this stuff. Your Order Sword, Charity of Madness. It never happened. Need to keep Meryl's list. I think I need all of these. Yeah, I'll keep those. You know, I'm gonna hang on to all the ingredients too. I'm surprised this chest hasn't started crashing since there's so many things in it. So I'm gonna store was the... I was going to store the light blue regalia. That's what I was going to do. Continue my treasure stream out here. Make sure to dump the arrows one by one. Here we go. That it froze for like 5 minutes? Okay, then we're not even close. I've really been keeping like the unique stuff. Throw the creature and commanding touch. I'll store the gems here too. For no reason other than to have a collection of gems.
Greetings to you.
Praxidus Afranius.
I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District.
I feel like so many random people walk down here to the waterfront, and I've never seen this NPC.
It is a very fashionable address, of course, but we live simply. I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night.
All on the same night?
Be seeing you.
Random people just like walk here at all times of night and the morning. I thought it was morning again. Weird. All on the same night. Oh wait, you know what? Oh look, that's the video I'm watching. I hit the hit my headset thing. I forgot we were on was it monitor display? Have you guys watched any of the Soft White? The YouTube channel is called Soft White Underbelly, and it's just interviews with people with interesting lives. A lot of like gang members on there, but I've watched some of them, but I'm watching this interview, this dude who's a corrupt NYPD cop, just talking about why he did what he did, how he did it, that kind of thing. It's fascinating. Other soft point videos. The whole form goes whooshoo. Here, let me actually show you something. Looky dicky. Way early in the game, after when I was dropping off Umbacano's alien statues, put it in. See, here's Jensine.
It is a privilege to see you again.
I came over here and then put it in my house, but I haven't seen it since the beginning of the game. So just a little while ago, I decided, you know what happened out here? And I go TCL, and there it is. I go outside of my house, and it's hanging out here in the boundaries of infinite space, just way off. I don't know why. It's just not in the bounds of my house anymore, and it doesn't come back. I don't know how it got out there, what it did. It was sitting on this table like normal. Maybe this broom had something to do with it. I don't know. I thought it was going to be cool to have a alien statue collection, but nope. They decided, nah.
Stay away from me. You've already spent too much time over there.
Over there. Alright, well, this is where we started the stream, and this is where we'll end the stream, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out and watching. I do really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and head out now, and hope to catch you guys back here next time. If you're interested in coming back, here's my schedule for the next time I'll be streaming. That's going to be about, so what is that, 8 to 9 hours from now?
Bye, boys. It's about bad now.
So yeah, I'll be streaming a little bit later tonight for me, but maybe tomorrow for you guys. Also, if you're new to the stream, check out my games list. It's got links to all my previous stream VOD links for my playthroughs and reviews for each game. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Thank you to looks like our Oblivion Live, which is not bored, right? For the raid today. I really appreciate it, and not bored for the follow. Thank you guys very much. Take care and have a good one, everybody.
Live long and prosper.
Good day.